8:02. 8:02. All right, so we're not that late. We're not that late. Sorry, it's a Friday night, and some things just not working out as they should, but we're getting everything organized, so you'll get back in 2 minutes. It is Friday the, let's be certain, because I checked it, I think it's the 27th. What's the day? Friday the 27th of October. Right, at least I got that right. We live, we inside. It's question and answer time. And you know what else it is? You know what else it is? It's parang time. And that is my favorite time of the year. I love Christmas. But you see the parang time in Christmas? Parang is the best. I'm playing 2 parang tonight. This is my first favorite parang. And I'll play my second one right after. Spread the word now. Let them know we're here. Time to put some smoke in your kitchen.
They say they always had a plan
to give my family a parang.
They pick up my mommy right away when they ring out with the flowers. How Jeffrey, oh, get up. Like you are here, you back up cruising, oh girl. Madam Jeffrey, oh, get up. Time to put some smoke in your kitchen.
I love that line. Time to put some smoke in your kitchen. The mothers get that every year.
I hope you know it while you can drink it.
Roll up.
Madam Jeffrey, oh, get up.
Let me just explain something to you. On both sides of my family, my mother's side and my father's side have some notorious drinkers. I tell you, when I say they're not alcoholics, but when it's time to drink, they drink like it's an Olympic sport. And you see Christmas time, partner. I have some family there. They say the only thing we are drinking is thing to eat. It's like that. Yeah? Hey.
Mommy put coffee on the fire, encouraging them to stay a little longer.
Pepper with a parang party, you know. 25th of November. Come out, get your tickets. You go see me there with a quattro.
Come across and join the bacchanal. They will be top singing at all. My Jeffrey, oh, get up. Hey, you were here in the back of crewing, oh girl. Madam Jeffrey, oh, get up, get up, get up. My Jeffrey, oh, wake up.
Hey, share the video. I forgot to tell you that. I forget to share it too.
Madam Jeffrey, oh.
Call them out now. Tonight is questions and answers. Call and ask anything.
I hope you know it right too. Oh, girl. Pass the bottle up. Cut me. Pass the white on the right.
Come now, let me get some nice numbers tonight, now, man. I know it's Friday. Start it here.
Some sweet soup. And them boys from Tobago. Getting on with the land too. I don't know where the noon come from. We fall in without any question. Pick up the pan, we boil the ham. And one time we start to jam. My Jeffrey, oh, get up.
It's Christmas morning.
You were here in the back of cruising.
Roll up.
Madam Jeffrey, oh, living. I hope you know it right too, drinking, no girl. Madam Jeffrey, oh, yeah.
Check styles now. If you know soca parang, you has to know this. This is the real job. Yeah, hear that production now, man. Christmas for me is barren and spontaneous. Besides the carols. But You don't have to know the song. Baron had it there. Baron and Spencer. Jackie Gale in good spirits every night. You know, only when I think of the madness in my country, I get vexed. But I am a happy person. You know me long time, you know that. And I don't really like, I like my parang. Nobody. Change gears. Hear that mix? This one, out of time. Gotta have this one in the mix, right? This gonna be a big one. This gonna be a big one. You know I have many skills.
Every Christmas she does come down. Me sweet man I lick from town. She wanted to surprise me, so she didn't call. She went searching all about, but can't find a lick at all. She tell me I want a lick, I want a lick, I want a lick. I can't do it all a lick. I lick makes me happy. I lick drives me crazy. I lick for my Christmas. I lick is so gorgeous. Hey, she tell me I want a lick. I want a lick. I want a lick. I can't do it all a lick.
You know how to get this? Pep and Parang, 25th of November. I hope all of your tickets are ready, you know. Get all your tickets, because you gotta lie and say you was there. November 25th, Shakonia Hotel. Tickets only. Get your tickets. All the usual suspects. Look, Lema now chime in. Check Lema, she have tickets. Karen Brown, Felicia. And Dave, the queen herself. All the foreign-based Chinese, when they hear this, they book in their tickets one time. Teresa, call your name with that one.
This is Caribbean vibes.
So getting the old talk or you all want this? Here one more. Listen, 500 people in Shakonia on the 25th. Parang all night. We was gonna have, I think we have finger foods and cutters, drinks like that. And you know, we don't drink when we working. And we don't work when we drinking. Book, get your tickets now. All of them who asking for tickets, Lima on the thread, message her. Dave Locks, where? That's it there. When Daisy was there singing, it's Christmas, it's Trinidad Christmas. On the 25th, we're bringing out the White Oak. Give me a scrunter, boy, you're reading my mind? Or you just tell me what you're doing. You have a camera in my house, Dave Locks. This is what was queued up to play. I said, give me a scrunter. This is when this song play, party mashup. All my foreign-based Chinese, book your ticket, come home, come by me, bring a sleeping bag, we'll find space, come home, you don't have to book no hotel room, just get a ticket, you will stay by me. All we foreign-based Chinese, come home. I don't drink that, shout away drinking, we will have cherry wine for you. Oh, you liking them vibes? Not every night you ought to be bacchanal, and some nights we can like the song Baba Shada says. Jackie, if it take 2 days to get here, get on the plane tomorrow. Listen, walk with all your sleeping bag, you can stay by me. We gonna work it out. Come in a party, you go see Bacchanal. What do you think Pep can party? Dashin and Bacchanal, man, say, listen, I'm going to play one to tease all my foreign-based Chinese, and then we'll come back in the parang, right? All my foreign-based Chinese. Let this one pull your heartstring. You must say, be careful what you ask for. I tell me, everybody can stay by me. It's time to live like that again. But somebody else cooking, and somebody washing ways. Mighty Sparrow.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Slinger Francisco, calling you home.
You can plan on me. Please have some
You will kill them, Dave say. Dave say I will kill them. Aye, die. Come out of that. 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 Sparrow again. Hear this one. This one a little livelier.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gale,
You all know this is Sparrow? For the holidays.
you can't beat home, sweet home. I met a man who lives in Port of Spain, and he was heading for San Fernando and some homemade pumpkin pie. From San Fernando, folks are traveling up to Maracas Bay for sure, to a lovely moonlight picnic. Man, the traffic is terrific.
Alright, Sparrow. Alright, Sparrow. Alright, Sparrow. Alright, Sparrow. Bring back Scrunter any down. Sparrow, Scrunter, get him. Are you sure the video, huh?
So I went across to see what's really going on. Say I went from piece of pop, just by Wellington. You know when I come back home, the damn woman gone, so I asking, Leroy, where your mother gone?
Alright. We didn't come here for music, Philip. All those who okay with that, right? We go inside. Look at them making dial requests now. Only forget this a political video or what? Dialing requests. So no more talk. Only want music. We could do that, you know. We could do that. Yeah, somebody say Charlene Flores. Charlene Flores is the real flick. All they know, all they think. Bring out the ham. Hey. Listen now. Shada says she want pastels now. Play a Myron B. Dave want a brush. Dave, like, only know me Dave. The 25th of November, Shari Wilson, Giselle Jordan Young, Sarah Nabi, Felicia, call them out, tell them you want your tickets. Karen Brown is the ticket master. Dave Locks have tickets to sell. All of y'all who want the trade saying all you want tickets, Dave Locks have tickets to sell. Get your tickets because we partying like that. They must say a pep party is the best party. Come out, we only have room for 500 people. And I don't have my ticket already. And you know what? I don't get nothing free in this party. So I have to pay for my ticket. Come and pay for your ticket. They make me pay $20 to sign a form last week. This party, everything is $1. But it's okay. We're going forward like that. Yes? 682-2110. Let's talk now. Everything you want to talk about, any question you want to ask, what we doing, what we thinking, what we saying, where we going. The party building at a clip. We going forward fast. Tomorrow is Saturday, so that means we linemen in Stanmore Avenue. I say we linemen. We have our meetings that we have every Saturday at noon. A member thought that every Saturday was executive meeting. We have executive meetings on a Saturday, but that does not mean that it is closed to the public. Our Saturday meeting is first and foremost a members meeting, and you could be joining that time and as a member. This party open, you know. This is the people's party. They have no hoops to jump through, you know. Nobody that recommend you. You gotta bring a recommendation from your last girlfriend or your last boyfriend. Just come and say, a home, a reach. Listen, if you think I lie, come tomorrow and ask. One day the meeting going on, and a man walks straight down the driveway, pulling a suitcase, and come inside and sit down. He said, now get off the plane, come straight here. I never seen nothing like that. The man comes straight from the airport, jet blue, all the way to a PEP meeting. That's what you call, what you say? That's real, what does this clown say? Damn it. I can't remember what the hell I tried to say. Anyway, that's real business. Yeah? Shamla Maharaj is back. She is back and she's saying she coming what? Yeah. Shamla, you know, it's easier to get, if you're coming from Chaguanas, it's easier to take a plane from Barbados to get to Port of Spain. I sit down in traffic today. No, listen, let's make joke about Chaguanas. Hear me. To the people of Chaguanas, what they're doing earlier is madness. That's madness. That is madness. What they're doing, y'all, in Chaguanas is madness. And I had said about 2 weeks ago that calling what's going on in Chaguanas a traffic plan, that's an oxymoron. An oxymoron means it's the opposite of what they're trying to say. They have nothing in that traffic plan that is a plan. You all know that if you leave one of the Price Plaza and all of them malls there, you got to come, drive past a roundabout, go all the way down to the next roundabout, go round that roundabout. Now when you meet that roundabout, everybody that coming out of Price Plaza, coming out on that roundabout, everybody that coming from Lounge Park and everywhere else coming to that roundabout, who want to go south, who want to go north, that roundabout taking everybody. And from there, you had to go over the highway to Medford to come through some back streets by a casket and a wood factory and come back out through some real small side street. Who is the jackass that designed that Chaguanas plan? Who is, like somebody say, come up with a way to suffer Chaguanas people. And that's what they come up with. I have never seen something so foolish, something so stupid, something so nonsensical. I have seen madness before, and that madness take the cake, the plate, the knife, the fork, the napkin, and nearly take the table. That is the most amount of madness I ever see. And I had to do that twice today. The second time I say, well, the joke on me. Because the first time I knew, the first time I found out. The second time, wait, sir, let me tell you. If you tell me it's half price in Chaguanas, whatever it is I buy it, unless it's a car, I had no reason to go there. That is real delivery. What is this clown here now? I don't say. That is real what? I can't remember. I need to start back watching that shipping. It's crime very much. That is real something. He just say that is real something. Well, let's watch the man. Jenny said it was done for the strip malls. Jenny, I want to tell you something. They had to undo that. They had to undo that because that is not fair to Chaguanas people. That is not fair to Chaguanas people. That is not fair. And I want to tell you something. For the people who want to come Chaguanas, that is a deterrent. That is a deterrent. Isha Berman said I should see it during peak hour. I was there at 12:30. What is more peak than that? Only here today, a former Minister of National Security driving through the back streets in Port of Spain, somebody rob him. Dave, that is a next saying, the hunt is on. He said that is real delivery, or that is real something. And he was like, no, they don't take him on either. They thieved a bracelet of the ex-Minister of National Security hand worth $10,000. Now that line in that sentence make me ask a lot of questions. You was a former Minister of National Security, but you're stunting. And you're wearing a $10,000 bracelet in your hand outside the car. So they snatch it and they gone. Police went and find the man who had that exact bracelet and bring it back. Now how that happened? Our police do that. Our police do that today. that went down, and they wrote it. They went down a track in East Dry River, so they know exactly where to go to get back. That is real performance. Ali G, it take a foreign-based Trinity. You see, that's why it's Ali G. Ali G is a performer. Yeah, nobody, police knew that is wetting. Dave, leave the man business alone. Ali G done fix you up. And today that was real performance by the police, because they went and they knew the man call, do he link, and the police went where they were supposed to go. How it is they could do that for him? I keep asking this question because I know our police could work. I know our police could work. So if they could go, all right, well, you call it on the Ian Allen quotes. We get the line we was looking for. But if the police knew where to go and find the man bracelet and bring it back, how they can't do this for everything else? I mean, a bracelet so easy to hide. A bracelet so easy to dispose of. A bracelet is something that you could change into anything in quick time. How they knew exactly where to go to get the man bracelet back? I find that was real performance. And the question I want to ask is, how come the rest of we not getting that performance? I don't know. How come we not getting that performance? I'm trying to get somebody to make a quote here on what's going on. But I'm waiting. Oh, let's see that we this close to hiring a commissioner of police. Somebody put up a thing with Watchman, Gary Griffith, and Ian Allen. Is Ian Allen in the running? I don't know. But Watchman, seriously? Watchman out of this country a million years now. Coming back for the work? Truth of the matter is, love him or hate him, Gary Griffith is the best man for the job. I tell people all the time, you see Gary, you know what's drive Gary? Gary ego. And you must know, you must understand your people. Gary don't like to fail, you know. Gary don't like to fail. Yeah? Just now, give me a minute. So when Gary, if they give Gary that post, if they give Gary Griffith that post, commissioner of police in trouble. And police know that. I ain't talk about second division, first division. Give me a freaking break now, man. Let me end all of this stunting in this country. Police need to work. The police service need to work. Gary Griffith as commissioner of police will make the police service work. This is the job that man make for. Give Gary Griffith that job. Because you see, all you have to do is say Gary Griffith not delivering. He will prove you wrong. He will go out of his way to prove you wrong and then come and argue with you and show you that he proved you wrong. Trust me when I tell you that. Trust me. Rudy Paul say he could do a better job than Gary. Rudy, you and Gary have a love-hate relationship for a decade. Chantal Mondi don't want Gary, okay? But I'm just trying to tell you all this. And I'm saying this again. You want delivery. You want me to get Gary on the phone and you all can ask him your questions? Because I'm telling you something, Gary is the man for that work. The police service and the criminal community is the two mountains you have to climb, you know. Don't think the police service is an easy animal to ride. Medelis Thompson Vasquez does not want Gary. I'm telling you all this. That is not an easy job. That's not an easy job. That's why these jokers don't work. Them fellas can't fight this. You think Stephen Williams can really take on some of them horses inside of there? He named commissioner. But that's all. You need a man who driven. I think Gary driven. I know Gary well. And I'm telling you this. He is a man who want to come out of there and say he was the best commissioner of police this country ever had. He'll prove that. Gary Griffith, call in, man. The people want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. They want to ask you questions. Gary will call in 682-2110. Any all you who want. Lima call in, please. I understand next week's Frontline. Last night was the first Frontline panel show that did not include yours truly. It had Janice Lemon Cricky, Ken Biscom, Tony Defoe Party PRO, and Sarah Nabi, head of the women's arm that is building out into the gender arm, which I believe is a change that we advocating where all genders are represented. I want you to see what's going on with that. But they did a marvelous job, and I understand that next week, Thursday, the women of the PEP are having a panel. And Sarah is leading that panel with people like Lima and Chairman Felicia and Diana Kelly, who runs our membership committee. So I think that panel next week, Thursday, would be something very interesting. I want to tell you all something. This party, the proportion of women to men at management level is like 9-1. Women run the party. They are amazing at what they do. When people ask me, how did y'all get here so fast? I say, come on Saturday and see what I deal with. I'll tell you something. It's not easy. Every man will have a mother. Every man will have a wife. All you know. But a woman wants something. That is what's happening. And that's how the woman has run this party. Just so. Just so. Make no mistake. None of them. You see, men don't take this wrong. But all you know this is true. All you know, men, we easy to push over. We could sell out. We could take our position. And women have a different style. When they take on something, yeah? Somebody tell me, anything you give a woman, she will double it and give you back. So don't give her stress. Dave Locke say woman is boss. The girl them sugar boy, hey, you just have them busy on the thread. Don't give a woman stress, she will double it and give you back. Natasha asked me, how you still single? Natasha, there is a plan to deal with that. I understand that there's going to be some kind of auction. Shari Wilson is in charge of the finance committee and she has planned to auction me off, and all the funds is going straight into the party, so that is coming at some point soon. Devika say correct. I hope you're saying that correct for the correct thing. Men talk, women do. Hey, what kind of sexist comment is that? Ali G, no woman, you want to vet everybody, you know that, you is the boss. Plain talk. Jackie single in Australia is different from single in Trinidad. Listen, it is one of those auctions where you could Natasha, you don't have to say a poor, you could and listen, it's an auction too that have goat and duck and thing in it. You don't have to just be money. We open to that, you know, we open to bygone and thing. We open to land. Well, again, Ali G, hot under the collar. Listen, moving on. Let us stay serious, people. This is a serious kind of video. Yeah. Whole week, the team following a bunch of small political movements that getting up, and we encourage that. Today, the chairman tell me, she said, she watching people jamming the PEP in public. And in private, they messaging her for meetings. All you pick a struggle now. Because you see, we're not an exclusionary party. Our door is literally open to everybody. Come and join the party. And even if you are a political party, you want to line up with us, our policy is non-negotiable. We tell Trinidad and Tobago, 5 years, we're going to show that it could have always fixed. You see what I tell you about Gary? I so too. I'll tell you that about Gary because I know he so, because I so too. I want to tell you 5 years, in 5 years this country fixed. In 5 years you forget how bad this country was. People have to remind you, only remember when we had wrought iron, Only remember when price of food was expensive. Only remember when bank could do what they wanted. Only remember when poor people couldn't own a home in this country. Only remember when they used to have plastic bottle in the river and nobody used to get no reward to pick it up and take it in and exchange it for a bounty. Only remember them days. Only remember when the hospital was stink and dirty and the staff didn't have time for all you and the service was piss poor and they had rats and pigeons in the operating theatre. Only remember them days. Only remember the days when school was violence and madness and mayhem. Only remember that when children at 10 and 11 years old was getting separated fish from fowl with a stupid child abusing SCA exam. Only remember when children used to have to drive from Pinal to Port of Spain to go to school. Only remember that. Only remember when 200,000 people started coming to town to Port of Spain to work in government office. Only remember that when people had to leave Tobago to come to China to get a passport. Only remember that. Or remember before there was a PEP, how crappy life was in TNT? People will have to talk that. I'm telling you that. All they will talk that. I remember when drugs used to pass through this country like salt. Or remember when the pitch lake, they used to take all the pitch and give it away and we didn't know where the money was coming from. Or remember when if you didn't have a pep partner, if you didn't have a contract, if you didn't have a financier, if you didn't have, you was in a mess. All remember that? All remember when the whole world was doing well, the whole world was booming, and there was a minister of finance who concocted a recession. All remember that? All remember when you had a prime minister who didn't care about nobody? If you're flooded with oil spill, if you're dead, fire burn you, he alone matter his golf and girls. All remember that? All remember when politics was a stunt in this country? All remember? That is what you have to, you will say. People have to remind you. People have to remind you because you'll be living in a country where Port of Spain, every night, a truck with steam washing down street after street and sidewalk after sidewalk, up and down, for the duration of the night, and wash the whole place clean. So tomorrow when you're walking in Port of Spain, or San Fernando, or Chaguanas, you're smelling jasmine. Nice, eh? And mango leaves and orange, you're smelling that. It's simple to do, you know. Listen, I drive past the savannah last night and I asked people, you trying to tell me we so stink and nasty, we have money for everything, but nobody can light up inside the savannah so people could sweat and play small goal and little wind ball cricket and take the children to play after it get dark in the savannah? What kind of nasty people is around this country? Why at night time the savannah is the strict property of people who want to do wrong? Why we can't light the savannah like day, that you could take your boyfriend or your girlfriend and go for a walk through the savannah at night? And you have security people passing you good evening, good night, hope you're having a good time. Put a little bandstand in the savannah, put a little bandstand. Let all these little choirs and just book. I want to sing, I want to use the bandstand, public, open to the public, $5 to use it. Go and sing for free. Let people come and hear you. Every little band, every little body, come to man. How it's so hard to get these people to do good for people in this country. How it's so hard. How everything had to be a nastiness and a stunt and a corruption. How that suggestion to light up the savannah have to go ping in one of these politician head, and then NGC will get the contract to Petrochin, and between the two of them, a $5 million project going to cost $500 million, and some member, Rohan Sinanan family, get rich. Why it must be so? Why this country have to be stink and nasty about everything? Why Port of Spain can't go back to window shopping and the parks open and lit nice and bandstands there too? Why we can't have Independence Square, Brian Lara Promenade, chairs and tables, umbrellas, let people come and sell beers, let them sell food, let them light themselves, make it available to small business people, both sides of Independence Square. Chuck a block going all the way down, from Hyatt all the way to Cipriani statue on both sides. Food trucks, food carts, hot dog, gyro, doubles, tamarind sauce, whatever you want to sell. Beers, draft beers, let Angostura and whoever else come and sell too. Put some bandstands there so people could sing the little calypso, the little whatever poetry, whatever. Let people line. That's Trinidad for you. Why we can't bring all that back into Port of Spain? Why we can't live like the bounty of this country belongs to everybody. Why after all the hard work and all the stress and all the struggle, I can't go down Independence Square tonight with my girlfriend, eat 2 gyros and listen to Scrunter sing some parang? Why can't that be Trinidad too? Why? Glenda want to sell Tulum. Glenda will buy Tulum from you. But why that can't be Trinidad too? Why? Why Trinidad only have to be stress and madness and corruption and nastiness and murder? Why we can't, I tell Clarence Rambarat since he was writing for the Express, why we can't have a Minister of Agriculture who takes all the fruits that are indigenous to this country and plant them for free on every piece of fertile land available in this country, every park, every green space, ring them with mango and orange and guava and whatever people could pick and eat right there, plums and pomerac. You must be able to say that can't sell in Trinidad, it falling free. It falling free. People are telling me they pick it up and they go sell it. It falling by the millions. Who picking all of that up to sell? Who picking all of that up to sell? It falling by the millions. We planting everywhere. The whole of Shagaramas, every green space, every verge on the side of the road, everything. Free, free. Pick it, eat it, it's yours. It's yours. Why that can't be Trinidad too? Why that can't be Trinidad too? I just ask him. Why that whole section down in Carnage can be opened up for the fishing people, and they coming up with their fish, and you have market people right there selling greens, and you have restaurant people right there. You buy the fish, you buy the greens, they cook it for you. You ever see that on Travel Channel? They do that now for now. So you stand up there with your little 3-ring gas stove and you walk, and people come in here with the shadow belly, the pimento pepper, the hot pepper, the fish, and 2 lime. And they say, fix me up nice, because they hear your hand good. And they fix them up, boom, boom, boom. You put them on a plate, you sell them some fries, and everybody happy. And all that is a lime, and all that is a way for people to make money. Because not everybody want to be a party financier. Not everybody want to be in a Prado in pointy shoes stunting. Some people just want to like themselves and be normal. Why we can't do that? Why that wasn't the waterfront? Why the waterfront had to be a stunt? Why we couldn't have built breakfast shed looking like something out of Trinidad, not out of that madness that they built? When you go down there, everything looking stink and dirty. You can't sell me food in breakfast shed. You can't. And I know it's politically correct to go down there and play eating, but I'm not. Because it don't look clean and it don't look sanitizing, it don't look appetizing to me. So why we couldn't do it properly? Why we couldn't do it Trinidad style? Why everything have to be a foolishness? Seriously. Why? Why it's so hard for people to live nice? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I want to say, I don't have to win a bingo in this country, and I don't joke when I say that. I say it a million times. I will do the job, and I will be the best at it that's ever been. Because I understand how to work with people, and I understand how to delegate and let go. I understand that. I have a vision for the country, and I'll find the right people to do the right job, but I'm not running it down. But I want you to have that vision too, and I want you, not just my vision, you must have your vision. You must see a place. I ask, why it is people in the health and fitness business, why you don't give those people government subsidies? Why don't go in the gyms and find all those people who training people forever in other people's gym because they can't go and open their own gym because money too hard to get? Why you don't give them some support, government and Ministry of Health? Why you don't give them some support so that for every 3 square miles we have something like a gym or a wellness center or a fitness center that will reduce the cost of healthcare in this country? Because people who in gym and in fitness lifestyle not smoking and drinking and eating crap. Why we don't give people the option? And if you give them that help, they could charge people less, because 50% of your freaking gym operation cost is your rent. If you help them, they could pass it on, and then our gym fees is $100. Why we can't live like that? Why can't do those kind of things? Why we can't be the kind of country that, I remember I read this thing by Attila. What was her name? Attila something. She was a columnist in one of the papers years ago. And she said, why are we so intent on imitating and mockery? Why we must build skyscrapers that block our passage to the sea? This is a tropical Caribbean island. Everywhere you should be able to access the sea, but we hide it. Why? Why? You're supposed to be able to get off a cruise ship in Port of Spain and step onto a boardwalk that takes you all the way. You could walk to Carnage. And all along that path is something for you to stop, breathe, lime, take a drink, eat some food. Why we can't do that again? And I'm asking these questions, because remember we're talking about that. The whole country should be free Wi-Fi, broadband, corner to corner. Not cheap to do. Cheap to do. Why are we not doing that? Why are we not doing that? Bill Gates in Trinidad right now, he's a trillionaire. Sit down in his garage and write some code. Now we live in the world of apps. WhatsApp just sold for $1 billion. The man who wrote WhatsApp is a billionaire. Why we can't make it possible that our people on their little devices, their little smartphones, their little tablets, they can write their own apps and have access to what the rest of the world have? Why we can't do that? Wi-Fi. Why everything is a sufferation? Why everything is a hardship? Why everything is a problem? Why sharing the wealth of this country is so hard? Why? Why we treat our people, our disabled people. When you go in any city in this country, you have to be ashamed. We have disabled people. We have. I tired of arguing with people for parking in the handicap spot. Our next generation gonna take that. I tired of that fight, but we gotta keep fighting for it. We gotta keep fighting for it. We have disabled people in society. We need to be able to guarantee the disabled get jobs. We have jobs where people sit down whole day. So why can't the people who are confined to a wheelchair get those jobs first? Because their brains just as bright or brighter. So why we can't live like that? Why we can't? When we sing the anthem, every creed and race find an equal place. We say the national watchwords, together we aspire, together we achieve. And then after we say all of that, we treat one another like dog. Why? Teresa want to know why is Bill Gates in TNT? Bill and whoever he come to see alone know. But the truth of the matter is, they could sell him Tobago. The government could have him here to sell him Tobago, and the rest of we will sit down there and say, take Tobago, Bill. Because we have no control of our country. Our country is a state that has no rules and no laws unless you're poor and you can't afford a big shot lawyer and take jam. And it's true, and it will happen because we don't have a way to call the government to order, and whatever going on in the parliament happens anyway. The government just passed a fraudulent budget. They have one line item in the whole budget, make the whole budget a fraud. They're spending $28 million. The budget to spend $28 million next year to dredge for a boat we fired this year, and nobody in any of the 41 seats noticed that. So the ayes have it. Anyway, we start off playing para and having a good time. Somebody asked me, I'm in a good mood tonight. Once I don't think about the mismanagement of this country, this girl, she would have been a lawyer today. She was graduating yesterday. And she hanged herself the night before. And I don't know why she hanged herself. And it bothered me. 2 nights ago, I got angry over that video about the little boy that was alleged to have been raped in Fatima. You have people who saying it wasn't a real rape, it was a play rape. But I can't see them 2 little boys yet. The raper and the one who was being raped, both of them standing up next to one another, giving each other a bounce and saying, yeah, it was kicks. Because you gotta tell me, let them tell me. I want the little boy who was in that video bawling to tell me it was kicks. Then cut his ass. But for now, I don't want no tutor and teacher and Garcia to tell me. I don't believe none of y'all. Full of shit. And the same clown want to ban cell phones in schools when we want to put more cameras in the school. This man is a mocking pretender. Anthony Garcia. The only reason we don't talk about you more is they have bigger jackasses in that party besides you. This government, this is the worst government this country has ever had. Ever had. And we've had bad governments. Last night I was vexed and I dealt with that. So we don't talk about that now. Let me stay nice and happy tonight. Yeah? But how we have a situation where this child was a young parliamentarian. If you see a picture, she's beautiful. It's like the young police officer. You all remember that girl? I watched that girl picture and I said this girl could have been an international supermodel. She was so incredibly gorgeous. I still have her picture saved. And she was murdered. They find her body in South Key somewhere in the waterfront. We hear nothing more since. As Sammy get murdered in Trinidad, bite up the girl cheek with missing teeth. We ain't hear nothing about that since. This is not a right and proper way to run a country. Nothing here is right. Nothing here is correct. And all the people who want to argue and say and defend their little fiefdom and their little turf, stop that. You're sinking your own ship. You're sinking the ship that your family going to drown on. Stop it. Aim for higher, want better. Even if you're doing bullshit, stop it. Stop it. I think a lot of people doing wrong in this country don't know that the wrong is wrong, you know. And they line up to go in church, mosque, and temple. Listen, you have to have a wholesome sense of right and wrong. And if what you're doing in any way inconveniences or distresses somebody else, don't wait for them to write a rule. Don't wait for them to find a rule. Yeah? Diana Mariam Kelly, I see that you're on the wall. Call me, 682-2110. People need to know about the constituencies that still need caretakers. Give me that list or message it to me so I could tell them. Dave, you're in line. Is that the little boy who say he was praying to God for a bicycle, but you know God don't work that way. So he stole the bicycle and prayed to God for forgiveness. And that is a joke, but that is how politicians live in this country. And at the end of it all, their family talking about rest in peace. Amen. How could I want you to rest in peace? How could I want you to rest in peace? I want you to pay for your crimes. I want you to be tormented for all eternity. That's what I want. We live in a country where people want judgment so bad. They want enforcement so bad, they forget, they don't know how to ask for it anymore. They reach to just making excuses. When it happened, well, boy, he will get away, she will get away. Nothing will come out of that. Because they're so accustomed to that. After you have 5 years of a PEP government, you remember people say get away with madness in this country? Now nobody ain't throwing nothing down on the ground because some police will pass and pick you up right there and then and say, hey, littering is a crime, section so-and-so, chapter so-and-so, verse so-and-so. Diana says she cannot call in because she has laryngitis. But the caretakers, the constituencies that we need caretakers for still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Couva South, Lopino, Bonnier West, Mayaro. Port of Spain South, St. Anne's East, St. Augustine, St. Joseph. If you are interested in working on the ground to help build your constituency and you would like to do that under the umbrella of the Progressive Empowerment Party, we would like to talk to you. Come and talk to us. We are building constituency executives, constituency teams. Sharina and Diana manage and work and put that together so you will have executive support from all the key positions on the executive to build out your committee and your constituency on the ground. So let me read that for you again. If you are in any of these constituencies, please message Chairman Felicia Holder or Diana Mariam Kelly or Sharina Rankisoon. Couva South, Lopino, Bonnier West, Mayaro, Port of Spain South, St. Anne's East, St. Augustine, St. Joseph. Yeah? And come on board because this is the place, this is where you want to be. You want to be part of the Orange Revolution. Yeah? So, let me find something nice to get them on the way out. Something rough, something tumble, or what to get them. Keep up the rhythm we had going on. But seriously though, tomorrow at noon, we meet in 19 Stanmore Avenue, 12 noon. Do you know a parang is also a knife? I did not know that. How to use a parang. It's a type of machete from Malaysia. See? The internet teaches you so much. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Despacito parang. I don't hear that.
This is the time of the year when we love to share with our friends and family, fans and followers.
Trini talented, eh?
The days are short and nights long, we'll be
Los alumnos de San Juan. Love you for this.
Guess what? Look, we're getting ready to head up to Lobby. The traffic party pull up and get ready for the show. We going on, we don't want to miss no saloon. Then we're getting ready to head up to Paradise.
All right, that somebody said it sounded horrible because it was done on a phone. I want to see if they have a proper version of it. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. So, sorry about that. Yeah. What about this? Remember this one? Remember this one?
Woman, would you like to join your sonny? I am over here, happy in this cool, cool country, darling for this Christmas. Your son will be really jumping. Listen to the chorus. How one we all will be singing. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum, mama, drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum, it's Christmas morning. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum, mama, drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum. Again, woman, I have invited Jamaica, lovely Antigua, Barbados even.
I don't know. Can't be the show without this song. We should get a parang version. Yeah? Play it on them. Come on board, people. Come tomorrow. Come meet the team.
Your vote will decide our destiny. Your vote will decide what you want to be.
Lorna Ryan said she tried joining. Diana, somebody find her comment on the thread, please. Deal with Lorna Ryan one time.
Use it well before it's too late. If it is that who you're voting,
Fail beyond a doubt. When you're voting,
vote them out.
vote them out.
If it is the proven,
To be only full of mouth. When you're voting,
vote them out.
vote them out.
If it is the time is now that
Change should come about. Just as how you vote them in.
vote them out. Register and vote them out. If they don't see, vote them out. State your finger and vote them out. Show them no mercy, vote them out. Vote them out with total scorn and utter disdain. Let's put our country together again. Vote them out of power, dominate their reign. Let's put our country together again.
Maya, message me and let me know if you're handling the YouTube upload, please.
If for 30 years you voting them in, and
Here it is. You know things bad when you leave your friends at Brooklyn Bar to get home in time to watch Mr. Alexander live. I love that message. Thank you very much for that.
teachers, as soon as you win, they give you big words and enslave your souls
Promising you roads.
and giving potholes. If they are the reason why the economy won't sprout,
When you're voting,
vote them out, vote them out.
Them alone can flout.
When you're voting, vote them out. Vote them out. If it is the building ISIS,
East, west, north, and south.
they say where you vote them in.
Vote them out.
Register and vote them out. Totally vote them out. State your finger and vote them out. Rescue the country. Vote them out with tempo. They have been paid. Let's put our country together again. Vote them out with calypso and joyous refrain. Let's put our country together again. If their policy is a fallacy, their bureaucracy a catastrophe. If they cannot cope and you see it so, then your only hope is for them to move. If it is fabrication, these statements that they spout,
When you're voting,
vote them out.
vote them out.
If it is that frustration does make you want to shout,
When you're voting,
vote them out. Vote them out. Before they misuse out, thief out, sell out and digs up. If it you vote them in,
vote them out.
register and vote them out. All of them, vote them out. State your finger and vote them out. Them on the system, vote them out. Vote them out in Scarborough and in Port of Spain.
Let's put our country.
Together again. Vote them out in Komuto and in Larobe. Let's put our country together again.
Alright, they're asking for this. Get them all thing. peptrinbago@gmail.com. peptrinbago@gmail.com. Send the email. Tell them you're joining. You're joining tonight. peptrinbago@gmail.com.
Never, never, bring drinks, someone, bring sips. Your friends are here. Never, bring drinks, someone, bring on drinks. I said to bring on sips, man. Never, 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 never. This is a passing by everybody. Every town and in the country. Make sure you stock up your bag. Artists in America. Bring the bunch in. Bring the babash. Bring the whiskey. Bring the brandy. Bring the vodka. Bring the vodka. Never, never. Never, never. Can you live when you're looking? Can you live when you're looking? Can you live when you're looking?
PEPTT.com, that's the website. PEPAPP is the PEP app. Download the PEP app to your device. You'll get interesting updates on everything that's going on in the party. PEPtrinbago@gmail.com. You know that. That is the email address. Tomorrow, 19 Stanmore Avenue at noon. Come out in your numbers. Bring things to share. We're coming up on Christmas, so get in the habit of sharing stuff. And yeah, so that's about it, I think. Remember, don't wait till tickets sell out for the Pep and Parang to complain and say and call people and say, oh gosh, Phil, this long time we pitching marbles since school days. Get your tickets now. That party going to be lit. Hear your boy how he's singing. He's singing like you know what he's talking about. But that party will literally be a real good event. Come and be a part of that. We're also going to be having a carnival. I hear a kind of block or something being planned as well. They're doing a cruise. that people clearly like to party. So come and be a part of that. To me, this country to improve better is like in the days of Moses. Like the old PNM and UNC people have to die out. I don't have 40 years. The red man, brother, sometimes, boys, your lips, God hear. But God hearing. The country is changing. People who used to be die-hard PNM and UNC telling me, not another chance. Not another chance. Every poll they put out now, they put out PNM, UNC, and PEP. And the PEP wins every poll, every time. The Progressive Empowerment Party at 9 months old, is the 800-pound gorilla in the room. And they know that. They're doing everything in their power to damage and destroy, and it's falling flat. What is ordained in heaven is ordained on earth. Don't forget that. The time for this to come was always coming. This is the answer. What was the question? How we voted them out. The people of this country have been disadvantaged by two political organizations masquerading and hiding a power structure that has advantaged and abused the people of this country for too long. But I'll tell you something. In quick time, as soon as they call an election, as soon as it passes, justice will come in this country. Justice will come in this country. All who hold in high office in this country, when cloak and coat and swearing and all kind of book, all of them they think that had more power than Moses. Wait and see. Justice will come in this country. I want all of the Orange Army to get very familiar with the supreme law of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, the Constitution of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Read a little bit at a time. I want to tell you something. We're frightening them, because they know the people already switch. The change is coming. It's a political earthquake. It's an orange revolution. It's a tsunami of change. This is an orange army. The people have embraced it. They've come on board it. They've taken control of it. They knew what they always wanted. They didn't know this is what they were always needing. And now they're here and they're standing up and they're finding their voice. Somebody said to me today, is you clear that space, everybody talking. And yes, that is true. I will take a little bit of credit for that because I was the first man to tell you who he was. But now that everybody else standing up, it is a wonderful thing. It is time to look around and see the people of Trinidad and Tobago standing up for themselves. They don't know what to do, These people in power and office, they don't know what to do again, They're going to try and all kind of stunts. They're going to try. But at some point, we the people will have the final say. And when election come, all bandit must go. This country is standing on the cusp of its change. And many of them who have cocoa in the sun, praying for no rain. But rain sure to come. I want to tell you something. It is ordained in heaven. It is going to happen on earth. Justice was always going to come. There was always going to be a day of reckoning. There was always going to be a day of accounting. That day is now. You will go and you will find where you hide the people money that you stole, and you will bring it back, because we have change to do in this country. We have things to fix and we want the money back. And don't make us come looking for it, because we'll charge you for the cost of the search. Yes, people of Trinidad and Tobago, it is time to stand together, sister and brother, all of us, one people under one flag. It is time to isolate the political directorate. It is time to isolate the power structure. Let them know the money in your hand, that can't save you. Justice in this country, it must come. We have a supreme law, the Constitution of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And at some point, what I say? Night is run till they catch it. They don't end. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago. Until next week.